Ch10. The truth shall make you free. Jesus told us that the truth would make us free. When one stands in that free-flowing stream of universal power, nothing can touch him, let alone hinder or stop him. Christ is God flowing through the individual. One standing in that attitude has everything to use, and all of the principle flows through him. Why has this power become static, inactive and non-responsive in so many of us? Only because of our own attitude toward it. Every individual's attitude of thought can completely check the utilization of it, even though it continues to flow in universal abundance. When one is aware of this power flowing through him, he can give conscious expression to it. When Jesus made the statement regarding his unity with the Father, he knew that all humanity could be as he was and is. The truth frees us from any negative condition in which we may be involved. We alone bring about those negative conditions, and we alone can free ourselves from them by changing our thoughts. Jesus knew the science of expressing that freedom. He knew that humanity would go on to greater and greater accomplishment as more individuals grasped the truth. We are beginning to realize our possibilities. All through the scientific world, changes are coming about. Scientists are learning that if they will definitely work with principle, they will accomplish their research more effectively and quickly. That attitude is taking their work out of a guessing state. The debasement of God is death. There is no death except through the debasement of God. Jesus showed us the way to turn to God. Quote, "Worship God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength." End quote. In debasement, we have worshipped outside conditions and made every idol possible and worshipped them. Man must bring forth God from within, in that way presenting God to the whole world. Many people have asked where we get our authority for our statements. You can find it for yourself by taking a Jewish Bible and a lexicon and making your own translation. You will find a complete story of millions of years of evolution in the first chapter of Genesis. We find that there have been great epochs of humanity. Through the distortion of the original teachings, humanity has been taught that it was outside of God's dispensation, living in a material condition through which it must work. But God never cast man out of himself. Man himself has built the illusion of a mortal existence wherein God must be won by prayer and acceptance of religious formalities. Yet, no matter what attitude we take, we cannot alter perfection. It stands preeminent. It does not matter to principle into what form you build this body with your thoughts. You do not alter principle in any way by building what you think of as an imperfect body. We can entertain all the doubts we wish, but someday the truth will sink in. When we drop all our doubts, we are back in perfection where we belong. Jesus told us that we are our own saviors. How could a completed love forgive anything? How could completed principle forgive anything? It is only that we forgive ourselves from this separation.